What it is, yo. It's your boy Krook LDBT 100. We it short. And it's kind of late. I ain't gonna lie. I got work in the morning, but I want to bring you guys some content, man. I ain't posting about a couple of days. So everybody getting right into it. You feel me? First and foremost, thank you guys for watching, for tuning in. We are almost at 600 subs. I'm gonna need y'all to hit that subscribe button for your boy. I appreciate all the love and support. Link will be in the description for my social medias as well. So I just got notification that Darren Williams just beat Frank Gore in the little exhibition boxing match. That's crazy. I might actually try to check that out. But yeah. So we got Jimmy High Ruler. You know what I'm saying? This is the weird and crazy history of brothers in the NBA. You feel me? We got hella brothers. You got the Gasol brothers. You got the Antetokounmpo brothers. You feel what I'm saying? You got the Ball brothers, of course. You got the the Morris twins. You feel what I'm saying? Those are the twins that I know right now. But we're about to see what this video cooking for. Without further ado, we're going to get right into it.
October 29th, the Chicago Bulls faced off against the Charlotte Hornets. It was a bit of a one-sided game. The Hornets went on a late run, but the Bulls pulled away in an easy double-digit victory. But
sleeper real quick. I got the Hornets going to the second round of the playoffs. Fight me. Fight me. They going to the second round. I don't know who they going against, but how much I want to bet they going to the second round. They going to sneak into the second round, bro. Fight me.
But the game itself was a bit of a sideshow to the Lonzo Ball Lamelo Ball matchup. Two brothers going toe-to-toe on the biggest stage. For those of us who have brothers, you know something like this is a dream come true. Now, this isn't the first time Lonzo and Lamelo have played each other in the league. They've had two other matchups last season, but this one felt different. Both brothers going blow for blow, shot for shot. Lonzo with his absolutely lockdown defense, and Lamelo being his usual ultra-entertaining, high-octane self. Their parents sitting courtside, watching their children live out their dreams. LiAngelo probably getting up some shots in a nearby gym or something. I don't know. This game was a stark reminder of just how far the Ball brothers have come. From running a small
I'm going to tell y'all this, though. And this is just my opinion, bro. The way both of them came in the league is very different. And I know LaMelo is, he's still relatively new. But I'm going to tell you this, bro. When Lonzo came in the league, he was the hottest thing smoking. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody know him from putting up buckets and all his in his games. You feel what I'm saying? It only made sense. Lakers had a number 2 overall pick. It only made sense to draft Lonzo Ball. Kind of like how DeAndre Ayton got drafted by the Suns. I mean, you from the city. You know what I'm saying? Your name is buzzing. Why not draft somebody that's in your area? You get what I mean? So then after a few years, Lonzo Ball, he was developing slowly. He didn't really develop as fast as you would think a top 3 overall pick would. I get that. Then that's when he gets shifted to the Pelicans. He was all right with the Pelicans. Now he's getting a shot with the Bulls. I feel like he improved over his time, but it's kind of like we're underappreciating him. You get what I mean? Because we expected him to be jumping out of the gym and being this great player, and he's developed. He's being who he is, and he's only going to get better, in my opinion. But we think less of him now. You get what I mean? LaMelo coming into the league is all flashy. You got the behind the back passes, the step backs, the no look passes, and all of that. It's flashy. You get what I mean? So we gravitate towards LaMelo Ball more just because of the simple fact that he's flashy at doing all these other things. So, in my opinion, I'm going to be honest with you. I think Lonzo got a chip on his shoulder every time he go against LaMelo, bro. Because one point in time, people were asking, was Lonzo Ball a bust? Like, really thinking that he was a bust. I'm not saying he's a bust, but, bro, you got to give people time, man. I understand that these are number 1, number 2 overall picks. You see Anthony Edwards going crazy. Some people games are different, bro. Lonzo is not he do a few no-look passes. He got a little, he's not that's not his game, bro. He's a floor general, and he plays defense. You feel what I'm saying? But I definitely do feel like he got a chip on his shoulder, bro. I definitely do.
Dynasty in Chino Hills back in 2016.
Because everybody already saying LaMelo was like the better ball, brother.
With all eyes on them. And this got me thinking, what was the greatest brother duel in NBA history? There's been quite a few sets of brothers that played in the NBA, so there's got to be at least one game that stands out from the rest. and I think I found it. Today's video is brought to you by SeatGeek,
let's
with
fast
live
forward
events
this.
making a comeback in a new today. Every young hooper's dream is to one day lace up in the NBA. If you're lucky, you might go on to have a good, long career. If you're really fortunate, maybe you'll go on to win a championship or star on your hometown's team. Now, if you're among the extremely select few, you might just be able to suit up in the NBA with your brother. In the entire history of the NBA, there have been 70 sets of brothers to play in the league.
That's dope,
From
though, bro.
Seth and Steph, to Giannis and Thanasis, to Horace and Harvey. Back in the late 60s and early 70s, there was a pair of brothers named Steve and Nick Jones. Steve and Nick played in the NBA and ABA together for 5 seasons, and somehow they never played against each other even once. Two players you've probably never heard of, Dick and Tom Van Arsdale, are undoubtedly the most competitive and evenly matched brothers in NBA history. Throughout their careers, Tom and Dick played each other a whopping 56 times. For some perspective, Brooke and Robin Lopez have played in the NBA for 13 seasons and have only played each other 25 times. Marcus and Markieff Morris have played in the league for a decade and have only matched up 18 times. During Tom and Dick's 12-year-long NBA career, their numbers looked like this. Nearly identical stats for the identical twins. The brothers were drafted in back-to-back spots in the 1965 draft. They both made the NBA All-Star team 3 times in the same seasons. They both retired on the same day, and after 12 NBA seasons, they somehow played nearly the same exact amount of games. For all the pairs of brothers you're familiar with in the NBA, there's nearly just as many players who have brothers in the NBA that you more than likely didn't even know about. NBA Hall of Famer George Gervin had a brother in the NBA named Derek. The OG GOAT George Mikan had a brother in the NBA named Ed. There was once an NBA player by the name of Dwayne Washington, brother of Derek Fisher. But of the 70 sets of brothers to play in the NBA, one family,
I never knew Derek
at least
Fisher had
in
a
my
brother.
eyes, holds the crown as the best pair of brothers in NBA history. Pau and Marc Gasol. Hailing from Spain, the two brothers had drastically different careers.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of agree. If you look at both of their careers, bro, if you look at both careers, I think Pau got 2 rings, and I think Gasol got 1. Am I not mistaken? He got one with Toronto, didn't he? Yeah, I want to say Mark got 1. I don't know if he's with the Raptors or the Lakers. It's one of the two. I forgot. But I know he got 1 and Pau Gasol got 2. Pau Gasol is one of the greatest Lakers. Come on now. Like, come on. That stretch where it was Pau, it was Kobe, you feel what I'm saying? It was Lamar Odom, I believe, on one of them teams. Ron Artest. Come on, bro. Come on. And I ain't gonna lie, Marc Gasol has been one of my favorite big men, like, ever, bro. Like, I just love his passing ability, bro. That's why, like, I mean, Jokic isn't really grown on me yet. I still haven't seen, like, enough of Jokic. But I've actually seen games with Marc Gasol with Grizzlies when they had Mike Conley, Zach Randolph, Tony. That was a squad back then. I used to love that squad. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. But the passing ability Marc Gasol had for a big man, bro, I fell in love with it. Every 2K player that I make, when I make a big man, bro, I want him to have passing ability, bro. A big man that can move the ball is so rare, bro. That's why Nikola Jokic will always be like one of the top bigs in the game, bro. Not only can he shoot, he can rebound. It's the fucking passing ability, bro. When you can pass like a guard, but you like 7 foot, bro, that is valuable. That is so valuable, bro. But
play styles, peaks, and everything in between. But what they had in common was the great deal of success they both found throughout their NBA careers.
It was Toronto.
Between Pau and Marc, they combined for 3 championships, 9 All-Star selections, 6 All-NBA team selections, a Defensive Player of the Year award, a Rookie of the Year award, over 33,000 points.
Because I was thinking he was with them in a bubble, I believe.
And a laundry list of international awards.
I could be wrong. I'm just guessing. I knew he played for the Lakers
one point. That encapsulates their dominance on the game. It's this one. A picture of both Marc and Pau at the 2015 NBA All-Star Game. The brothers not only made the All-Star team, they both started in the All-Star game in the same season. Mark for the East and Powell for the West, which means that for a brief moment in time, two brothers were arguably the NBA's best centers. A fact that still blows my mind to this day.
Who would have guessed that someday you guys would be jumping center in the Garden against each other in the NBA All-Star game? It's unbelievable.
That's dope.
Now, if you had to guess
I ain't gonna
how
lie, they
many sets
big,
of
bro.
brothers are
The
in the
Gasol
NBA
brothers,
right now,
yeah.
what would your guess be? 3? 4? Maybe 5? Well, there's actually 9. And of these 9 sets of brothers, I'd have to say that Steph and Seth Curry are probably the best and most accomplished. They've both been in the league for years now, but their best matchup came just 2 weeks ago, when Seth dropped 24 points and Steph put up a 25-point double-double. It was a fun little shootout, but nowhere near the best brother duel the NBA's ever seen. So let's back it up a little bit.
Tough bucket.
Just last season, NBA brothers Drew and Justin Holiday combined for one of the better brotherly games in recent NBA history. On May 13th, in a Bucks vs Pacers matchup, the brothers combined for 46 points, 19 assists, and 9 rebounds on a ridiculous 61% shooting from the field. Big brother Justin put up a better stat line thanks to the 8 3-pointers he knocked down. But Drew and his Bucks would go on to get the victory. If we go back a few seasons ago, we'll find the 2018 Morris Brothers shootout, where Marcus and Markieff Morris put up these numbers against each other in a double overtime thriller, combining for 51 points, 16 rebounds, and 5 assists on 46% shooting from 3. Marcus had the better stat line, but Markieff won the game, a game that I'm sure they'll never forget. But I know we can find a better game. If we stretch way back, over 50 years ago, we will find what may just be the best NBA brother duel of all time, by none other than our good friends Dick and Tom Van Arsdale. In a matchup between the Phoenix Suns and the Cincinnati Royals, Dick and Tom would combine for 5 rebounds, 7 assists, and 58 points.
Dang.
The brothers were no stranger to getting the green light,
That's
with the
almost
2 of
30
them
apiece.
shooting a combined 51 shots in the game. Phoenix would get the win, and the Van Arsdale brothers would go on to both make the 1971 NBA All-Star team for their respective conferences, the first set of brothers to ever accomplish this feat. But there's still one game between 2 NBA brothers that was so incredible, it's hard to believe it even happened. On January 18th, 1988, the Atlanta Hawks were set to face off against a young Patrick Ewing and the New York Knicks.
Okay.
Dominique Wilkins was at the peak of his powers. Patrick Ewing was still young and still growing into the superstar he would eventually become. So on this particular night, the Knicks relied heavily on a different player. A 6'6" shooting guard with freakish athleticism who could create and make his own offense. A powerhouse of a player out of Atlanta named Gerald Wilkins, Dominique's younger brother.
Wilkins.
Now, Gerald didn't have
I never even
Dominique's
know
size,
Dominique
or
Wilkins had a
strength,
brother.
or superstar
That's
status,
crazy.
but he sure did
I'm
play
learning
like his
something.
older
Derek
brother,
Fisher had a
and he
brother
could
and
go and
Wilkins
get a
had a
bucket
brother.
like his brother too.
Gerald Wilkins in the backcourt. For the Hawks, it'll be Dominique Wilkins, who is 3rd in the league in scoring at 27 points an outing.
Adjustment there by the Knicks.
Good pass ahead by Mark Jackson to Gerald Wilkins. Knicks looking good on that fast break opportunity. Inside for Atlanta. Dominique Wilkins to do a one-on-one move against his younger brother.
Oh,
Gerald with the good defense, but Dominique with the last move and the last word.
Oh,
and
good
Gerald
move.
whistled for a foul, and he doesn't like that, and he gets charged with a technical.
good movement.
Oh, man, good move.
That's how aggressive this rebounding team is. All on easy basket.
Wilkins off the inbounds pass, approach the 8-minute mark of the third quarter. Wilkins coming off the pick. Dominique will go over 3 minutes.
Babies.
That's Gerald Wilkins from the left corner.
Babies.
Wilkins with the strong.
And one.
Quinette. Gerald Wilkins over Rasmussen. Am trying to use McDaniel pick. Goes right and goes strong. One-on-one opportunity. Oh, man.
When Dominique is on a roll,
Watch
just give him the ball and let him go.
Low key, I wish I was alive for like the 80s and the 70s, bro. Like, yo, y'all see how we have like KD, Bron, Steph Curry, Giannis, Kawhi, and all of these great stars. Like, just imagine back then you had George Gervin, Larry Bird, Michael Jordan. You had fucking David Robinson. You had Dominique Wilkins, Patrick Ewing, Charles Barkley. Like, bro, it was legends back then, man. I just wish that I was alive or be able to actually watch these games in real time, bro. Like, I know I probably could watch them back, but yo, just to be like watching them in real time, bro, it's different from watching videos,
Gerald
bro.
Wilkins from the left corner, 3-point shot.
Yo, basketball was so physical back then, like.
Nice move, Brian Quinnett with the 3-1 opportunity. Knocked away by Dominique. Look out, ladies and gentlemen, because it's showtime at the alley.
In what should have been just another regular season game in the middle of the season, the Wilkins brothers put on an absolute clinic. Combined, the brothers put up 8 assists, 14 rebounds, and 73 points.
Damn.
73 points. The brothers were lighting each other up, leading both their respective teams in scoring.
That's
the
almost
best
30,
game
that's
between
damn near
two
36
brothers
a game.
in NBA history. If two NBA superstars face off and score 73 points, it would be an incredible game. But when two brothers do it, it is an absolute anomaly. Or at least it would be for anyone else. But not these brothers, because in their very next meeting, the brothers combined for 58 and 9. The meeting after that, they combined for 57 and 20. 2 seasons after that game, Neek and Gerald combined for 9, 12, and 54. And in a 1991 shootout, the brothers combined for
It ain't no
7,
friendly, bro. It's competition.
7, and 78.
I ain't gonna lie. If you got a brother, especially a little brother, bro, you get it, bro. Like me and my brother, we go at it every day about something, bro. But at the end of the day, it's all love. But we cannot agree for nothing for some topics. Sometimes, yo, it's just like, bro, it's that competitive nature sometimes, bro. Like, if you got a little brother, I know you understand, bro.
Researching this video,
I
I found that the gold standard for
like, you
a great
always just
brotherly
want to
game
beat your
was
brothers.
about 50 combined points. This has rarely happened in the NBA's 75-year history, and most of the times it did occur, it was between the Wilkins. Because in the 42 games the brothers played each other, they combined for 50-plus points 13 times. A brotherly rivalry that will more than likely never be topped. But the Ball brothers definitely have the potential to put on a show like the Wilkins brothers did. At the rate they're both improving, it's just a matter of time. The newest and most exciting addition to the long list of NBA brothers. Some you've never heard of, others you can't forget. Hope you all
Hold
enjoy.
up.
And as
Hold up. I'm going to see if I can name a few. All right, so we got Derek Fisher. I forgot him. I don't know this. Collins. Those are Collins brothers. Hernan Gomez. Yeah, that's Hernan Gomez. I don't know them. Is that Stephon Marbury? It looked like Stephon Marbury. It's probably not. All right, so we got the Grant brothers. Steph and Seth. Clay. Bro, half of these people I don't even know that they even brothers. That is crazy. So Clay got a brother. I never knew that. I already know about Teague, Holiday. I don't know his first name, but I heard of him. I heard him. And you can't lie. Sometimes, bro, a lot of these players be only getting it just because of their brother, bro. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're good players, but like a lot of times they just be getting it just because of their little brother. Like if you look at the I can't even pronounce the name right. The Antetokounmpo. Damn. Yeah, if you look at them, bro, like they not even getting even burned. Like I think that when Giannis came in the league, he was like, if you gonna sign me, you gotta sign my brother. Simple. And then they was like, all right, fuck it. I mean, Giannis, he nice, so I mean he a package deal. Like that's really how I think that came about. But I could be wrong, but alright, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. This video has been almost 19 minutes. I love you guys, man. If you watch all the way through, you're a real one. You feel me? I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm out. Peace.